Alright, thanks. Enjoy.
This is a thornews presentation. Thornews presents.
Either they don't know, they don't show, or they don't care about what's going on in the celestial neighborhood. 1 in 4 Americans thinks the sun goes around the earth. Survey says, well, I know this is true because my smartphone told me. To put the brightest possible spin on this story is to say that 3/4 of Americans are fully aware that the earth revolves around the sun. The downside is, of course, is that means 1 in 4 are in the dark about what Discovery calls probably the most basic question in science. That sounds kind of racist. Is he saying that only dark-skinned people are dumbasses? Look, man, I've driven on the highway, and I've been to bars and coffee shops and heard conversations that prove being a dumbass goes across all spectrums of race, sexuality, religion, gender, video game preference, whether or not you like comic books, kind of clothes you wear. Anybody can be a dumbass, man. Even the smartest people can be total dumbasses about certain situations. So what happened was, the National Science Foundation asked that question, and 9 others, 2,200 Americans, with the average score on the quiz coming in at 6.5. Congratulations, America, you passed. Damn near the lowest score possible, but you passed. As Michael Jackson once said, Americans always do the right thing once they've exhausted all other options. Wait, I think it was not Michael Jackson, it was Billy Ray Cyrus that said that. Oh, my achy breaky brain. Some other results noted by NPR. 39% answered correctly that the universe began with a huge explosion. WTF? What? How do you know? Nobody knows. Well, that's wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Big Bang Theory is just a theory and not even professional. And uniform science agrees 100% and is uniform on this theory. That's why it's called the Big Bang Theory, man. It's still theory. Nobody knows. Effing thing happened eons ago. Over like 55 trillion parsecs of time. Nobody knows, man. Aha! Fewer than half, 48%, agreed that human beings, as we know them today, developed from earlier species of animals. Once again, this is a theory. Nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. Let me ask you a question. If science is so smart, where's my jetpack? Huh? If science is so effing smart, where's my jetpack?
Look over there.
And it starts right now.
And the gasoline dinosaur Mother Earth blood oil engine was invented in 1880. If science is so smart, why have they not been able to improve upon that technology in 133 years, science? You have not improved upon oil in 133 years. So don't get all cocky, being like, oh yes, we know what we're talking about with science. You're still stuck. Can you name a single technology, science, that has not improved in 133 years other than oil and gasoline? No. So forgive me if I'm suspicious. It's called critical thinking, Mose. 51% knew that antibiotics don't kill viruses. Of course not. You need like AVG, malware bots, and not to click bad links. And the best way to kill a virus is to throw your computer in the pool and go buy a new one. Meanwhile, about 90% of respondents were enthusiastic about science, and 1 in 3 thought it should get more government funding. Well, that's got to be good news to science, because when Google polled everybody that used it, Google was not as flattering. Google found that most people thought scientists are creating human-animal hybrids, scientists are stupid, scientists are arrogant, scientists are wrong, and the last people thought scientists were awesome. The actual question was, does the earth go around the sun, or does the sun go around the earth? Hey, good news. Silver lining. As alarming as some of those deficits in science knowledge might appear, Americans fared better on several of the questions that similar but older surveys of their Chinese and European counterparts. You know, pretty sure they're going to try and pin this on the people who believe in Christianity again. And, well, that wouldn't be true because I do not believe the majority of Chinese people are Christian. 34% of people in Europe got it wrong. 30% of people in China got it wrong. So it's like, if you're going to be like, oh yeah, people who believe in Jesus, they're dumb. Well, man, your own scientific evidence supports that it isn't necessarily personal belief in what created the universe based. And just to point out, I don't know of a modern American religion that disagrees that the earth goes around the sun. I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement on that, man. You know? So, Americans seem to generally support science research and expressed the greatest interest in new medical discoveries and local school issues related to science. They were least interested in space exploration, agricultural developments, and international and foreign affairs. See, this just points out how self-centered and self-focused Americans are. I think part of the problem is that the American dream people were sold was you got to go to college, you got to get a good job, you got to get married, you got to have 3.2 kids, you got to buy a house, you got to buy 3 cars. So technically, the only thing they really care about is something that would affect them directly or affect their children, which is why they support medical discoveries in case them or their children get sick. They want it to get fixed. And local school issues. I don't even know what that means when it comes to science. Like, no major real science thingy has to do with local school issues. Like, that is dumb. That is stupid. That is just, what the hell are you talking about, party people? I mean, unparty people. Parenting people. Dope. 1 in 4 Americans don't know Earth circles the sun. Dope. Dope. D''OH. Doe.